I'm Roxy Lang, and I'm reading a chapter of Proverbs a day. Today is February 11th, 2021, and I'm reading Proverbs Chapter 11 from the Amplified Bible. So please listen or follow along as I continue to read a chapter of Proverbs a day. Proverbs Chapter 11. A false balance and dishonest business practices are extremely offensive to the Lord, but an accurate scale is His delight. When pride comes boiling up with an arrogant attitude of self-importance, then come dishonor and shame. But with the humble, the teachable, who have been chiseled by trial and who have learned to walk humbly with God, there is wisdom and soundness of mind. The integrity and moral courage of the upright will guide them, but the crookedness of the treacherous will destroy them. Riches will not provide security in the day of wrath and judgment, but righteousness rescues from death. The righteousness of the blameless will smooth their way and keep it straight, but the wicked will fall by his own wickedness. The righteousness of the upright will rescue them, but the treacherous will be caught by their own greed. When the wicked man dies, his expectation will perish, and the hope of godless, strong men perishes. The righteous is rescued from trouble, and the wicked takes his place. With his mouth, a godless man destroys his neighbor, but through knowledge and discernment, the righteous will be rescued. When it goes well for the righteous, the city rejoices, and when the wicked perish, there are shouts of joy. By the blessing of the influence of the upright, the city is exalted, but by the mouth of the wicked it is torn down. He who despises his neighbor lacks sense, but a man of understanding keeps silent. He who goes about as gossip reveals secrets, but he who is trustworthy and faithful keeps a matter hidden. Where there is no wisdom, intelligent guidance, the people fall and go off course like a ship without a helm. But in the abundance of wise and godly counselors there is victory. He who puts up security and guarantees a debt for an outsider will surely suffer for his foolishness. But he who hates declines being a guarantor is secure from its penalties. A gracious and good woman attains honor, and ruthless men attain riches, but not respect. The merciful and generous man benefits his soul, for his behavior returns to bless him. But the cruel and callous man does himself harm. The wicked man earns deceptive wages, but he who sows righteousness and lives his life with integrity will have a true reward that is both permanent and satisfying. He who is steadfast in righteousness attains life, but he who pursues evil attains his own death. The perverse in heart are repulsive and shameful, vile of the Lord. But those who are blameless and above reproach in their walk are his delight. Assuredly, the evil man will not go unpunished, but the descendants of the righteous will be freed. As a ring of gold in a swine's snout, so is a beautiful woman who is without discretion. Her lack of character mocks her beauty. The desire of the righteous brings only good, but the expectation of the wicked brings wrath. There is the one who generously scatters abroad and yet increases all the more. And there is the one who withholds what is justly due, but it results only in want and poverty. The generous man is a source of blessing and shall be prosperous and enriched. And he who waters will himself be watered, reaping the generosity he has sown. The people curse him who holds back grain when the public needs it. But a blessing from God and man is upon the head of him who sells it. He who diligently seeks good seeks favor and grace. But he who seeks evil, evil will come to him. He who leans on and trusts in and is confident in his riches will fall. But the righteous who trust in God's provision will flourish like a green leaf. He who troubles mismanages his own house will inherit the wind, nothing, and the foolish will be servant to the wise-hearted. The fruit of the consistently righteous is a tree of life, and he who is wise captures and wins souls for God. He gathers them for eternity. If the righteous will be rewarded on the earth with godly blessings, how much more will the wicked and the sinner be repaid with punishment? And this is the end of Proverbs Chapter 11. Thank you so much for listening. Please share and subscribe. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for listening. Have a wonderful rest of your day.